Kayo po ba, anong tingin niyo dun sa naging desisyon ng Senate Impeachment Court to remand the articles of impeachment diyan po sa House of Representatives?
Hindi ho yan katanggap-tanggap. Yan ho ay hindi alinsunod sa ating saligang batas. Sa halip na umabante ang proseso, umatras. At yung remand, that is inappropriate, hindi ho tanggap yan sa isang impeachment proceedings sapagkat nung itinansmit, nung inilahad ng House of Representatives yung articles of impeachment, tapos na yung kanilang constitutional duty. It is now for the Senate to act on the articles, gaya ho ng mandato ng saligang batas. So, anong naging epekto nito? Parang sinasabi ho ng impeachment court, i-remand namin sa inyo ito, yung remand means you reconsider. When it was remanded, it is the prosecution, the House of Representatives, not the prosecution, is being required that to confirm or to certify that they did not violate the 1-year bar rule. Ngayon, bakit ko nasabi nito is surplusage? Yung articles of impeachment, pirmado and pinanumpaan ng 214 members of Congress. Yung verification na yun yung hinahanap ng certification eh. Yung verification right before their eyes. Hindi na kinakailangan mag-certify pa. Not to mention that, yung ruling ni presiding officer, then presiding officer Juan Ponce Enrile, apropos of or in regard to yung impeachment trial ni dating Chief Justice Renato Corona, nag-ruling siya doon, sinabi niya, once the articles of impeachment reaches the impeachment court, there is now a presumption of regularity and legality. So, as far as the impeachment court is concerned, that ruling is a precedent. Yeah. So, kumbaga, stare decisis, di ba? Dapat sundin.
May pagbabasihan. May pagbabasihan na sila ng decision dito.
Yes. Oho, okay. Hindi dapat. Ngayon, hindi natin alam kung bakit hindi na sinunod yun.
Okay. Ito po, kasi ang argument ni Senator Chis Escudero, wag niyo sabihin pantay ang Senado at ang House of Representatives dito sa impeachment trial dahil kayo, prosecutors, kami impeachment court judges. Pero ito po yung tanong ko, no? Ang inutusan nila basically yung buong House,
correct,
not just the prosecutors, to issue a certification that they did not violate the 1-year ban. Doon po sa mga viewers natin, ang pinag-uusapan po namin dito, bawal kasi magsampa ng higit sa isang impeachment complaint against the same impeachable public official within the year. Para hindi naman kawawa, di ba? Baka tadtarin ng impeachment cases. Okay. So yun nga, help me make sense of that if you can. Hindi kayo pantay, pero ang inutusan mo naman yung co-equal body mo to issue a certification, not just the prosecutors.
Magandang punto yan. In fact, nung pinag-uusapan namin ito, bakit ganun yung utos among the prosecutors? Inuutosan a co-equal body, which is the House of Representatives. Okay? When you do that, parang hindi mo kinikilala na you're co-equals kasi it's the House that is being required to comply with a certification. Iba yung yung order na yon is sa House eh. As a legislative body. Hindi dapat yung interparliamentary what do you call that? Interparliamentary courtesy. Correct. Dapat ang inutusan nila yung prosecutors, hindi yung House, number one. In the second place, gaya nung nasabi ko, hindi naman kinakailangan niyang ibalik eh. Hindi na kinakailangan mag-certify because the articles itself certifies it. Because pag itinile yan, ibig sabihin, we complied with all constitutional parameters that are required.
Oo nga eh. Correct me if I'm wrong, attorney. Kasi naisip ko dyan, kung lahat ng mga aksyon ng kahit anong partido dito ay highly suspect, parang hirap umusad, no? Kasi pwedeng ibalik sa kanila yung ganung prinsipyo. Teka, ito bang pag-uutos na ito ng Senado, certify nyo muna na tama yung ginagawa ninyo.
Oo, tama.
Diba?
Tama. Dahil
Yun ang problema.
maliho talaga eh. Hindi katanggap-tanggap yan.
Okay. Ito po yung isa ko iniisip dito, attorney, no? Ano yung posibleng epekto dito sa impeachment trial? Although, at least ang impression ng marami, no? Tuloy pa rin yung impeachment trial kahit merong ganitong utos na mag-remand. At hingan kayo ng dalawang klase ng certification. Yung isa, ang maglalabas ay yung 20th Congress. Pero ito ba iniisip ko, no? Kasi like kung binabanggit sa programa ito, you cannot underestimate the genius, I'm being sarcastic, no? Of certain senator judges. What if someone raises this issue? Sasabihin, pag nag-resume na sila ng session, no? Sasabihin, teka, bakit natin pag-uusapan itong impeachment case na ito? Di ba, niremand natin ito, although ginamit nating term return. So, ibig sabihin, technically, the argument might be made na wala sa mga kamay natin to ngayon. At hindi sumagot yung formally, yung House, hindi tinransmit sa ating certification. So that can be used against them not to proceed, at least in the meantime, dito sa impeachment trial. What do you think of this scenario?
Yan ang malaking consideration na bumabagabag sa mga prosecutors. Sapagkat pwede magkaroon ng scenario na pag kami nag-comply, sinertify namin ito, we are validating an unconstitutional act. Sumunod kami. Sumunod ang prosecution eh. Sumunod ang House. Ngayon, kaya binabalik namin sa kanila yung tanong, yung clarification na ipa-file. Ano ba talaga ang ibig sabihin nito? At ilalahad namin doon sa clarification kung bakit ito questionable. Bakit ito questionable? So, yet sinabi ninyo, ibabalik namin sa inyo ito to certify it, pero may paasa pa sila. Huwag kayong mag-alala, hindi naman namin dinidismiss eh. Yet, yung hakbang na ginawa nila might be a trap. Maaaring patibong yan eh. Pag kumomply kayo, there are certain repercussions. Pag hindi kayo nag-comply, mas masahol pa. Yung pananakot nga, yung banta ni Senator Escudero na, hindi, dapat sumunod kayo. Kami ang husgado eh. Yung intusan, hindi yung prosecutor, yung House na co-equal. Kaya masalimuot ko talaga. That's why it is taking this long for the I won't say it's taking this long. It has taken some time for the prosecution panel to mull into ano ba itong kahulugan ito ng kautosang ito.
Pero bakit nag-decide po yung plenary na maglabas ng resolution na in effect certification kaso hindi naman tinatransmit? Bakit nag-decide pa ng ganun?
Ito po ay nag-decide na magpasa ng resolution bilang paniguro. If we need to comply, if the circumstances call for us to submit this, may nakahanda na pinasa.
Para hindi kayo ma-technical dahil natapos yung 19th Congress at hindi niya na-issue yung certification.
Na-issue namin certification. Kung antay namin 20th Congress, panibagong storya na naman yan.
Dahil hindi nag-comply yung 19th Congress.
Hindi nag-comply yung 19th eh. Ang inutusan yung Congress na nag-file ng articles of impeachment.
Opo. Itong yung paghiling niyo ng clarification, hindi po ba trap din iyon? Kasi that might be construed as an acknowledgement of the order by the Senate Impeachment Court, but you just wanted clarification. But there was initial acceptance.
Hindi po. Kaya nga yung clarification is like an ad cautelam. Ad cautelam being, we are being careful.
With caution, tama po ba?
With caution, tama. With caution.
Pero formally, hindi niyo po tinatanggap pa yung articles of impeachment na ibinalik, tama ba?
Hindi pa.
Okay.
Dahil nagkaroon ng motion noon sa Kamara na inaprubahan na to defer the receipt of the articles. Ipagpaliban muna. Hindi sinasabing to reject, but to defer.
Don't you think this decision by the Senate provides unnecessary complications dito sa impeachment process?
Yes. Unlike yung mga previous impeachment na pinagdaanan natin, mabilis yung pag-usad dahil yung Senado hindi naglalagay ng mga stumbling blocks eh. Hindi naglalagay ng mga balakid eh. Ngayon, kaliwat kanan yung balakid na inilalagay nila eh. yung kesyo were on recess, kaya hindi namin maaktuhan to, may nangangampanya, isinet ng June 2, sinabi ay hindi pala, meron pa kaming legislative work to finish, kaya 11 na lang. Nung 11 man, mooted na. Hindi na kailangan kayo magbasa ng articles. Mooted na.
Dahil na-refer na raw sa Rules Committee daw.
Oo, and then binigay na sa niremand na yung articles. Ngayon, may narinig kami na sinabi na anong sasagutin ko, sabi ng kampo ni Vice President Duterte, wala sa inyo yung articles. Hindi yung articles is still alive. Yung sinasabi niya, yung physical return, parang interpretation nila, it was physically returned, therefore, wala na kaming sasagutin.
Ito pa ngayon.
Diba?
Kasi parang ang daming butas na pwede kang mamiloso po, no? Because of this, no?
Correct.
And it becomes absurd, actually. Ito pa isa kong iniisip po, no? Correct me if I'm wrong. Itong issue na ni-raise doon sa pag-remand ng articles of impeachment, hindi ba precisely ito yung issue ni Vice President Sara Duterte sa Supreme Court?
Yes.
So, bakit kailangan siyang pag-usapan sa Senate impeachment trial kung wala namang kautosan ng Korte Suprema na ihinti niyo yung ginagawa niyo?
Oo. Tsaka hindi, maalala mo, hindi sila binigyan ng injunction.
Wala nga.
Wala. Kaya ito namang si attorney, what's his name? Nag-file ng supplemental petition asking for a TRO. Same banana.
Oo, wala rin.
Wala rin. So dapat ito talaga umusad na. Ang problema, hindi nga nag-issue ng injunction, walang ini-issue TRO, pero nagkakadelay pa rin for reasons attributable to the impeachment court itself.
Parang sila nag-injunction sa sarili nila.
Correct.
Ito, attorney.
It is so unique. It is so absurd.